It's Aurora Blue. Welcome to Messages from Mary. We are finally here and together, and I'm so happy to be here tonight. It's a huge week. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. We're inside tonight. Hi, Love Bug. Hi, everybody. We're inside tonight. I'm hoping there will be less noises, although my Pyrenees is already chatting it up. Hello. Thank you for hopping on. So this is Aurora Blue, and this is Messages from Mary. We meet every Monday evening, 8 o'clock or after, depending on how my setup is going. So can everyone hear me okay? I've got a little different arrangement. Hi, thank you for coming. This is wonderful. Oops. So, if you would like to join me, we're just going to get settled and connect with the energies. And I love this luminous liquid light spray, and I just used it, and I'm going to spray it again because I want to share with all of you. So this is by Claria, and I've talked about her before. You can find her on Instagram. I think she's in California, but she just makes the sweetest, most beautiful magical potions. So there's some for you. Luminous liquid light. Breathe that in. Breathing in the energies of that liquid light blessing that she shares with the world. Look what I found in my... Let's chime again. And one more. Beloveds, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining this field of energy. It is such a blessing and an honor to share this space with you. So in this moment, we call upon and thank the energies, the unconditionally loving energy of the Divine Mother of Mary. We thank her for coming forth on this evening of Monday. Through your heart chakras, I ask you each to just focus your attention and your breath in your heart chakra, and we thank the unconditionally loving divine for bringing us together across time and space into this very moment. We acknowledge and connect with all of our brothers and sisters of light who are with us at this moment and who will join us at another time. Asking you to just breathe through your heart and connect with those sweet beings who are here energetically, and the sweet beings who will join us energetically, who are joining us energetically in the realm of consciousness. And as we connect through our heart chakra Feeling the blessing and the presence of Mary as her beautiful blue veil and her white light pours over our temple of light, bringing solid form and energy to this field. Feeling the potency build and fill with her energy and her love. And now, sweet ones, whatever is on your heart and mind, whatever has brought you into this moment, whether it's tonight or another time when you come upon this transmission, I ask for you, I invite you, sweet ones, to just bring into your awareness whatever has brought you here in this moment. And we invite you to connect with us in your heart light so that the guidance and energies that come through are of the highest and best and of service to you, sweet one. And we ask that the messages that come through tonight come through with expediency, clarity, highest wisdom, unconditional love, and grace. And that this transmission of energy be offered for the highest and best of all beings. And so it is. So, let's get started. Thank you. So here is our beautiful Mother Mary Oracle that I always use. I came upon this Oracle in 2016, and it led me to start studying with Alana Fairchild because the divine intelligence, she channels such divine intelligence, and she is so brilliant that and she has so much love that I was just drawn to her. And so I studied with her. I did a trip with her in, I think it was 2018 when she went to Nepal and Tibet. And I stayed connected in the community. And I've done some other trainings inside of the community. And I just have a deep love and respect and connection to this oracle. As a matter of fact, I found the oracle when we had just bought the home that we're in now, and I called it the House of Mary because of its numerology. Hello, sweet one, you made it. And in my community at the time, we were moving. Oh, hello. Who came forth? Oh, Our Lady of the Star Blossom. So, this is beautiful. Our Lady of the Star Blossom. She has come through at some other point in these last few weeks, but also when I was asking Mary, I love, I'm going to try and wave to it. What other oracles she wanted me to bring tonight. She wanted me to bring the Starseed Oracle and the Masters of Light Oracle. So I'm very excited. We know that this is the week of the summer solstice. It's Wednesday night in the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. And Kristen and I are holding a soul shop at the Playful Soul Wednesday night in honor of the summer solstice, and it's called Warmth of the Sun. And it's at 6 o'clock. If you're in town, if you're in Indianapolis or somewhere close by and you want to join us, we'd love to have you. It will be beautiful. For those of you who might not know, Kristen is the owner of the Playful Soul, and she and I love to pair up and lead these soul shops, these beautiful gatherings. and celebrations of these very potent times, energetic times that happen throughout the year. So I'm seeing if Mary has another card that she wants us to pull from the Mary Oracle. So I think this one is one. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. So when I work with the cards, they generally jump out, but if they stick to my hands the way that one did, then that's how my process works. So continuing to breathe through your heart, sweet one. There's a lot of energy pouring into our planet at the moment, and well, we're always ascending and evolving and growing, and this week with the summer solstice and the influx of light in the northern hemisphere, and the and just the sense of fire that's going on. I'm very curious to see. I don't know where Our Lady of the Inner Gate, I'm not sure I've had that card come up before. Hello, thank you for being here. And Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. So let's see where this is going. So I'm not sure the way, hello, so good to see you. I don't think you can really see the cards. I'll hold them, but I've got them on little standing up here so I can see them. So again, well, just for anyone who's popped on since we began, the cards that have come out tonight are Our Lady of the Star Blossom. And I always, always, always connect this card to starseed energy, and you'll see the blue, like all the blue of Mary, the cosmic lineage of Mary, and then, but I have a feeling the meaning in the book is a little different than that, so we'll see where we go. And Our Lady of the Inner Gate, and we're literally in a week of a gateway, so I love that. I hope you are connecting as well. And then Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. What a blessing, whatever you're working on. I think that's a very auspicious card. A blessing, Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. And she kind of looks like, so I have a fire pot that I'm bringing for our altar on Wednesday night, and this kind of looks like the fire pot to me. See the bottom of her body, or her robes, and then she's breathing breath. She's breathing her breath of fire, or breath of light over a little one, which is you. It's us. It's humanity. Gorgeous. She's so precious. So Our Lady of the Star Blossom. So as we proceed with the transmission, the messages from Mary tonight, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to share so that we can connect and interact as a community. And or you can message me later if you have something that you don't want to share, or it comes to you after the live. You can just message me through Instagram, and I will connect with the energy and see if I can get clarity for you. So Our Lady of the Star Blossom. So when I read this, I read the channel transmission, just the first paragraph of the channel transmission that Alana has written in her Oracle book, and then we go from there. So at any time, if you want to close your eyes and receive the words like a waterfall of blessing, do that. If you enjoy watching, do that. Whatever feels most aligned for you. So, Our Lady of the Star Blossom. Here, let me hold the card up so you can see her while I read. And hopefully I can do this and avoid that light. We'll see. Okay, sweet ones, here we go. Our Lady of the Star Blossom, I bring you sweet tidings of heavenly grace from the star-filled heavens. There are spiritual beings of great wisdom and love that wish to assist you now. These beings love you unconditionally and will only come to your aid if asked. I am with you and I shall always be, even when you ask for assistance from other loving beings also. Together, we can assist you. These loving beings through me share this message with you. Ask us for assistance and we shall not hesitate to bring our great power to your aid. We all wish for the same result, for love to be made fully manifest. Ask for our help, beloved, and all shall benefit. So what I think one of the underlying one of the primary messages of this card, oh, hello, sweetie, is that, thanks for coming, for Our Lady of the Star Blossom is that we live in a very intentional space of free will. And so we do need to consciously enlist the support. I believe we always have the support of the divine with us, and we are divine energy. We are the breath of God manifest in a body. And we have bodies and minds and egos, and we're in this realm intentionally for this grand experiment of ascension and to bring about healing and unconditional love and wisdom and higher wisdom and grace to through ourselves, for ourselves, through ourselves, and to assist humanity, our brothers, our sisters, our planet, our all beings in the ascension of consciousness and the expansion of consciousness here. It's an incredible, when we think about it, it's a breathtaking experience. And because of free will, we must invite our guides and angels to come into our space to assist us. So I was listening to, I've also been involved in, Rebecca Campbell has a mystery school, mystic, something about, anyway, there was a call today, and she was talking about how she has two little ones, and I mean, they're young, like a baby and a toddler, a little bit older than a toddler, I believe. And anyway, someone had asked the question, how do you share the divine with your children? And then someone else said, how do you share the divine with children who may be seeing things, feeling things that are scaring them, or they don't know what to do with them? And so anyway, very quickly, she tells a story, but she said that that with her son, he sees beings as she saw beings when she was little as well, which is also very common. So if you are, if you have had psychic or intuitive experiences from the time you were a child, chances are your parents or people in your lineage have shared similar gifts. And depending on how you were raised or the environment or the faith traditions you were raised in, those may or may not have been supported. You may or may not have been taught what to do with them. But anyway, so she taught her little boy that when he sees something that he's uncomfortable with, that they immediately, hello, hi, they, thanks for coming on. They immediately invoke the angels. So they immediately ask for the angel, like they have a super quick, like one sentence or a few words invocation. And I thought it was so brilliant because as adults, we just power through so much, and sometimes we forget to literally call our angels in. We might do it when we're playing, or our guides, or our family of light, or our team, our spiritual team, however you connect and identify the beings that are with you. But this is what I feel this card is saying. So she's reminding us, and given Our Lady of the Inner Gate and Our Lady of Manifest Miracles, my feeling is, and especially as we are in the solstice gateway, with all of this fire, with all of this solar light, that's a lot of energy that's flowing through our etheric fields and the fields of our planet. And so, I'm sorry, those are my dogs. So with that energy flowing through, it's a perfect time to harness and to further activate anything that you're working on. And we're in a huge many months of clearing, and with Pluto in Capricorn, and then I believe Saturn went into Pisces, things I cannot keep up with, but it's just a lot of going back and sort of cleaning up our own house internally, externally. So maybe it's also just asking for support, like I need help getting this chore done, or I need help to focus on my website, or you get the gist. So Our Lady of the Star Blossom is, I feel she is saying, or she's just reminding us, ask. Like, we are not alone, ask. And when we're asking, it's also really good to be clear. So I need help with this. This is what I need aid with. So sweet when you think about that, you know how the divine will come through and just they're just right there. And I do know that, and I've experienced this personally, when we have entered a situation where we potentially could be in imminent danger and it's not our doorway to go, that spirit has that spirit does step in. So my belief is we have doorways, and some of us have more than others in terms of doorways where we can leave this body. And I've had a couple of instances in my life. I did not ever experience an NDE, but they were, as I experienced them and look back on them, they truly were situations where the divine was controlling literally the physical, the physics of the situation that prevented my perishing. So I'm very grateful for that. But other than that, I know in my experiences, we need to invite them in. They're always with us and they're always communicating with us, but we need their support and we can direct their energy. That's what that card's about. So now Our Lady of the Inner Gate. So, and again, when you're also, during these transmissions, when I hold the oracles up, whatever you're getting, like whatever you're picking up from the card, share with us if you like, and or just receive the energy from the images, the symbology, the colors, the vibration. You may sense or hear or know, receive messages intuitively as well, like through your other senses. So, Our Lady of the Inner Gate. My initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be happening in your life, I am behind it. I am always guiding you towards your heart, for within that sacred temple, the most precious treasure is kept. To obtain that treasure, you will need courage, trust, and faith. I bestow my grace willingly upon you, my child, without restraint. You must provide the trust in me that gives you courage to take the journey. Your reward shall be riches beyond all imagining. So this is amping up with this next card. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. I was just reading to see, well, I think I'm going to read this. She talks about it's easier to be grateful during a feast than a famine. In a similar way, perhaps judging on appearances alone, it can be easier to feel the presence of the divine behind the happy events of our lives or strokes of luck and good fortune, rather than in the challenges and loss. Yet the Mother instructs us that she is just as much behind the challenges as she is behind the more obvious causes for celebration. So this is, my experience has been with this energy, is it takes a lot of spiritual maturation, a lot of our inner work. It can be devastating, heartbreaking, life-changing, as we all experience these kinds of events in our life, because we all experience these kinds of events in our life, that what we're experiencing in the physical realm is, sorry, I have a lot of candles and smoke going. What we're experiencing in the physical realm is not from a higher perspective, and what our souls have come in to do, and how our souls have come in to grow, and what they've come in to experience, and who our tribe is that we are experiencing these things with. That is where it can get very challenging when we are experiencing heartbreak. And so what she's saying is that the divine is in all of it. And she's saying, how can this be? Like, how can this be? And that's where I think this inner gate is coming in. In her wisdom, she knows that of which we are capable. She knows what our heart can handle, how much heartbreak we can bear, in order to grow our heart into a powerful vehicle for divine compassion, bliss, and wisdom. She knows that sometimes the happier path will be of great benefit to us. She also knows that at other times, being granted all that we want in the way that we think we want it would actually prevent us from fulfilling our divine destiny and receiving our full spiritual inheritance. Our Lady of the Inner Gate comes with a message. We are being initiated. Hello, sweet love. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. So I'm going to hold this up. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. The heart creates a powerful magnetic field that can be felt within us and around us. As we grow spiritually, the electromagnetic field of the heart grows too, and our energetic influence can become important not only to immediate family members, but to whole communities with which we are involved. We can continue to grow in that heart power and become influential and sustaining to the world around us. This can even operate to the point that a country we are traveling in at any given time will be impacted by our heart field through which the Mother's grace can flow. Whew, so maybe just breathe that in. That is, so we just started, hi love, we just started offering Sundays once a month, Sundays at 4 at the Playful Soul. We've started an offering called Love Beams, and it's part of what I had a vision of when I realigned my work and called in the energy of Aurora Blue, or claimed the energy of Aurora Blue. And when I was channeling my website and the words and the visions, etc., and how I had a vision in my newsletter. I was trying to come up with a name for my newsletter, and it was Love Beams is what came through. Hello, hi, and thanks for being here. And Love Beams immediately I saw a vision of like beams of light that looked like stars in a galaxy. And so the idea is that love beams would be that I would be calling us together. We would be magnetizing to one another, and then collectively we beam our light. So we just started gathering for the first time in the physical after working on my website in like 2018 and onward, when this was all coming to be, that love beams I knew would ultimately be an active group. So, and it's beyond prayer, which is beautiful, and but it's essentially the how I experience it, and how Mary has been coming through also in a few lives prior, when she has us visually, we ground our light through our bodies and into our feet and into the earth, and send our love beams out that way and out of our body. So I hope this is making sense, but this is aligning with what she's saying here, that we are expanding and magnetizing our heart fields. And in that way, with the energies on the planet, we can assist and be a part of transmuting and transmuting negativity, transmuting pain, transmuting what needs to be transmuted into the light, where we can share, we can beam love and energy and grace and just be channels of divine love for the highest and best, and not even know where it's going or where it's being used. We are just allowing ourselves to be conduits, intentional conduits with the divine. So our last card from the Mary Oracle is Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. And I'm just going to see, she's 11. Of course, her number would be 11. I think that is the master number for manifesting beginnings and miracles. Oh, it's such a great, can you see that? Okay. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. It is not only your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love and sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? Hi, sweetie. Thanks for coming on. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. So she is very powerfully coming through with this message. This oracle brings you. She says, this oracle brings you a special task if you are willing to accept it. The task is to become a sacred vessel through which the miracles of the mother can be made manifest. Throughout history, there are stories of ordinary people who were asked by Mother Mary to perform some task or other. These tasks were not impossible, but were challenging because they asked each individual to put more faith in her will prevailing than in their fears and the fears of those around them, even if they couldn't see how that could be possible. These people became known as saints, but they began just as you and I, ordinary people, living their lives with a love for the Holy Mother and a desire to be open to the miraculous. Oh, this is so sweet. She says, to fulfill the task the Mother will ask of you, whether you know what that is right now or have no idea whatsoever as yet, you'll need to have courage. Courage will help you trust your heart as you sense her tasks for you. So, so she's really, this is a card where she's really encouraging us to step up, like to step out of what's holding us back, to let go of any reticence we may feel, to be bold, to walk in faith, to be of service. It's really I'm feeling personally for me that this is very aligned with like the love beams idea and the love beams energy, where we gather in love and benevolence for the highest and best of all. And in a being of service, we also uplift and expand our lives and ourselves. But specifically for you, I believe this, I'm so sorry about the dogs. Our Lady of the Star Blossom is this beautiful celestial energy where she's saying, call on me, call on your angels intentionally. And we can do it in the mornings. We can do it in the mornings. We can do it through meditation. We can do it when we're driving. We can do it at night and ask them to come into our dreams for answers, inspiration, guidance, healings. Our Lady of the Inner Gate is essentially, she's calling us to, I feel like this is activating our heart channel and using the inner gateway of our heart. And through these expansive energies, we can be of service to ourselves, our families, our communities, and we can activate miracles. So also miracles, this card of miracles is also what you want to have a miracle in your own life. It does not only mean for others. When we channel this energy, it is just as much love and medicine and support, just like in the first card, she says, call upon me and ask, as it is to be of service. But this card may be, if you're seeing this transmission and you're connecting with this, you may feel that you have a calling to be of service, to be a healer, to open a 501(c)(3), to feed the people, to I worked in addiction recovery for a while, to be a flight attendant, whatever. You could have a calling for all kinds of things, and this could be very much this week with the solstice. These are powerful. Essentially, she's saying, line up your energies, connect with the divine, channel that source light through your soul star chakra, through your crown, through your body, through your feet, into the earth star, down into Gaia. Be a connect and know your sphere of, your pillar of light, know yourself as light body, and see the difference when we are connected and sort of what's it called, something on all cylinders, when all cylinders are going. When that is happening, our vehicles function better, and so do our bodies, and so does our life. And we have more energy, we have more perspective, we have more grace, and we also give ourselves permission to rest. Like, when we are aligned we understand that self-care is not a luxury, and it's not something that we avail ourselves of when we can no longer function. When we are aligned, we are attuned to the messages we're receiving from spirit. We're attuned to the messages our body is giving back to us. Rest, nap, unplug, step back, take action. So I'm asking the starseed, so if you want to breathe with me, and send your sweet light into the oracle. Mary is very much a star seed. She's very much a star being. She's a cosmic energy. So she is star ancestors. And I know some of you on here are also very connected to your star being selves. You know your star seeds. You know you are these cosmic beings. Oh, and the 7 star sisters. So I believe Mary is connected directly to this energy through the Pleiades. The short messages. I'm just looking to see. I'll hold this up. It says star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So if we connect again with Our Lady of the Inner Gate, these are all accessible through that pathway. And the solstice is a gateway. And it's a gateway of light. It's a gateway in the northern hemisphere through the sun. Well, maybe in the southern hemisphere too for the winter solstice. I'm not in that mindset right now, but if you know, you can type it in. But we are in a gateway. So the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So just take a look at those beautiful beings. Those are connected to the Pleiades. All those energies. So we'll read in. How gorgeous. She wanted us to pull these star cards today. Star ancestors. So again, thank you for being here and doing this and being a part of this light field. Your energy is what is part of the what the divine is responding to. So whether you're with us now, or you're with us another time, of course the divine knows who will see this, and the divine will call those who need to see this. But it's all part of how this field is informed and the messages that come through. So I love being here with you all. Star ancestors. I'll hold this up so you can see. Hi, love. Thank you for coming on. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship, created in precise alignment with the stars, exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. You're here to remember, creativity happens when we put together 2 things that don't belong, when we do the unexpected. So often a creative solution is right in front of us, but because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on earth and one day will again. So she is asking us to place our awareness on our heart. And if you want to close your eyes and repeat after me, or just receive and do it telepathically, she's asking us to bring our awareness into our heart. I am ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. I am ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Breathing in and breathing out. Hello. Thank you for being here. And now the 7 star sisters. So under the 7 star sisters. Okay, here we go. Okay. Birthing. I hope you can see that okay. Birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book, or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called, sweet one, to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare you and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life for where there's creativity, spirit, and soul are present. And the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. For sure, this is a theme. The only way that this planet ascends and becomes anything, the only way it becomes anything is how we individually and collectively, how we manifest our energy. How do we grow? Do we expand? Do we retract? And so many of us, and if you're here with me for Messages from Mary, then you clearly are a being who has a higher calling of love. You clearly walk the planet with grace, love, and intention. You are clearly working on your own self-evolvement and healing and integrity and personal responsibility. So as we do that within ourselves, we also do it without ourselves. And so this reading I find so powerful as we in this week, because for me, I feel it is a very, at the heart of the energy is the energy of service and the energy of the world. We are the ones the world has been waiting for. And speaking of which, now we're going to go to Masters of Light Wisdom Oracle. We're going to see, she wanted to use this one too. And we're going to see, we are the ones we've been waiting for. And this is the gateway. She's saying, call upon your divine family of light. Call upon Mary, call upon your guides, your angels, whatever. Okay. Breakthrough. So do you feel this energy? It's quite potent. That solar energy. The Schumann resonance is has been off the charts high and steady for well over 24, 36 hours. There's some debate going on about what's going on, whether it's, I am not going to get into it because I'm not that well versed, but it's fascinating. The whole thing is fascinating, whether it is, because the Schumann resonance essentially measures the heart consciousness. So we see spikes at times. We see it's connected to solar flares and solar energy, but it also shows spikes in our heart consciousness. So when there are major events where the world, the tsunami that happened years ago, 9/11, when where our global attention is focused and our hearts are opened and expanded, the Schumann resonance will also reflect that. It'll spike. So, and the words on this card, Mayan master cauac. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, correctly. C-A-U-A-C. C-A-U-A-C. I would love to say it correctly. If anyone knows how, you can type it out phonetically, but cauac. Breakthrough. The lightning path of initiation is upon you. Face core issues. Take risks to greater happiness. Literally what she just said. And she said this in all three oracles now. She's talked about the path of initiation. I believe that was the inner gateway card, was initiation. She talked about face your issues and take risks. She literally just said that. Well, she said it in Mary, and she said it in the Star Seed Oracle as well. So let's read with this sweet messenger, this gorgeous messenger. And look what he's holding in his palm. I just invite you to look at the imagery. The artist, the woman who does this, her name is Catherine Skaggs. And she's a shamanic artist and channel. She does all of the artwork. Hi, sweetie. Thanks for coming on. She does all of the artwork, and she also channels all the messages. And I've also worked with her personally. And she does these incredible channeled portraits. If you go to her website, you can check her out. But so she's the whole the whole creator of this oracle, and so these images are also very potent and meaningful. So they all are. I mean, I don't mean that to sound that the others aren't, because the other artists are also gorgeous channels. I just know a little bit about her process and how she works, and maybe that's part of what makes this so fun for me. But just taking in all the blue, all the cards are not this blue, especially on the heels of star ancestors and the 7 star sisters. There's so much blue light and blue energy coming through this reading tonight. So you may feel that you're connected to the blue ray. You may have your own, if you don't know what I mean by that, you can message me. I'm trying to wave to Heather. You may feel you're connected to the blue ray, of the blue ray. You may feel you are a star seed. You may feel very connected to Sirian, Pleiadian, Lyran, some of the Arcturian energies. Yourself, you may feel you're a hybrid. You may feel you're an angelic. But the blue light that's coming through this reading this evening is absolutely part of the message and the transmission. And And he's holding the world, he's holding Gaia in his palm, and this whole reading again is about service. So when we walk upon the planet, regardless of what we are, however we're sharing our light, and remember, our service should be in joy. Like whatever you're aligned with, you should feel passionate about, you should feel joyful about, connected to, inspired. You should feel creatively turned on. It should be something that even if it's a lot of hard work and you have your moments of wanting to give up, or you face your fear of whether you're worthy or you're enough, that is all part of the path. But make sure that you are on something that lights you up, that because that is the energy that the world needs. The world needs us out in life doing what lights us up, because we share that energy. It's like electricity, and it inspires other people. Even if they're going to do something differently, it just inspires. It's a current. So this master says, the lightning path of initiation is upon you. I'll try to hold it up. Without the interference of that little light. Mayan master cauac, my apologies, I ask for grace, is the power of initiation through fire and water, lightning strikes, and life's chaotic storms that signal complete transformation at the soul level. Cauac brings purification and spiritual initiation into higher awakened states of being. Now is a time of quickening. You are on the precipice of an expanded awareness of self. You have come to a place of transition. It is time to break away, break down, and break through into new life. An awakening comes as you align ever more succinctly with your spiritual self. It is time to courageously step into the purifying storm energy. Pardon me. It is time to courageously step into the purifying storm energy to depths more profound than you believe you can handle. Again, this harks back to prior messages in the spread tonight. This spiritual initiation has intense energy to clear and purify anything that has been holding you back from being completely whole. A key to transformation is the journey into the hidden power of your emotions to cause potent change. Recognize, honor, and harness your feelings as the needed fuel to move you beyond where you have been. Face core issues, any shadows of addiction, despair, self-denial, and self-judgment. Take risks to align with your spiritual destiny. Go beyond your comfort zone. It is time to choose anew and move to greater happiness. This preparation and action are required to restore sacred union with self. As you honor the intensity of your feelings, they will lead you to complete change. You will then sail into the smooth waters of life. Say yes to your next step and be free. So it says, welcome the storm with a cleansing ceremony to honor your emotions. Use frankincense, mistletoe in a smudging bowl, rose of Sharon, and Judas tree to uplift and transform. Bringing in the energies of purple, the crystals sugilite, purple fluorite, and tanzanite stones, if you would like to do that. So I also think it's interesting, given that we are in the northern hemisphere in the time of storms. So this is the season and the weather where we have lightning strikes. We already are having fires in the this northern continent. So it is a time of great transformation and transmutation and shedding, and the energy is quickening, and we are literally moving in through this summer solstice gateway. So the energy of lightning and summer and the fire of the summer solstice is all very connected and potent. So just to review, I am going to show you these cards in order, and then we are going to close. So Mary, sweet Mary, Our Lady of the Star Blossom. So if we were to sum it up, we are being encouraged to call in our angels to help us shift, to help us clear, and to step into the energy of miracles. So as we go through Our Lady of the Star Blossom, remember I said she always feels like a starseed card. This is when Mary comes out saying, I'm a starseed, I'm one of the 7 sisters, and then those cards came through later. So she started the message with ask for help. Ask your star family, your angelics. Open up your inner gate, your inner gateway, which is your heart chakra. Connect with the divine, pull the energy through your upper chakras, pull it into your heart, and then anchor that light into the earth. And then move through the earth. And our inner gateway, this was the initiation card. This was the card where she's saying she's activating the heart, and it's an initiation. And that could also be the card. The inner gateway can also be the card or the energy where we are confronting potentially any heartbreaks, any huge things in our life that may have been like a hard stop or a huge redirect, and maybe we didn't understand it. And one of the invitations was to look back and see where a prayer or prayers for something, someone, an event, a house, an acceptance to a school, whatever it could have been, where those prayers were not answered, and to look back on that time and see from your purview now understand why that prayer not being answered was actually for your highest and best. My sleeve keeps getting caught. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. And this is the card where she's actually calling upon us. And I think that she looks like the fire pot that we're going to use in our ceremony for the solstice on Wednesday. And if you want, please join us at the Playful Soul. Kristen and I at 6:00. But I feel this is that solar energy. This is the fire. It's the only card in the whole spread that is not blue, blue, blue. But isn't that great if you think about blue and then you think about this fire energy coming through? And this is the energy of action. It's the energy of manifesting miracles. And she's actually calling upon us to be a miracle maker in the world. So whether it's you are being called to be of service and to assist another, whether it's in a moment and it's a gift of grace that you experience, or a gift of generosity and benevolence, or if it's in your work. And whatever you're manifesting for yourself, like this is a time with the summer solstice. This is a gateway of a lot of energy, a lot of activation. The heart energy on the planet is elevating extraordinarily high. This is the time to make your own miracles for yourself as well. And then she came through with the star ancestors, essentially saying, access the mysteries, the mysteries that may still be hidden to you. Access the mysteries of your star ancestors through meditation, through dream work, through study. Be open to any connections and people, any maybe it's a course, or it's a book, or it's a retreat, or it's someone I know is on her way, or is on her way already, maybe in Sedona on her own, just going to enjoy the land and be totally led by spirit. She's going alone, and she's very much a star being, so of course she's called to Sedona. But but that's what this is. Like follow those callings for greater knowings. And then the 7 star sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life expression, which I feel is connected to the Our Lady of Miracles. Like this is, so many of these cards were actually just confirming and affirming each other, but this is the same, it's the same energy of birth. We're being asked to expand our imagination and our hearts in ways that we have yet to do. It is safe, it is time, the world needs it, and it will be an extraordinary adventure. And then this master, maybe I'll look up how to say his name and I'll put it when I upload the video. Cauac is talking about lightning path of initiation. So, and we're literally we're in the celestial cosmic energies that we're going through right now with the planetary placements for the next many months are all supporting this. So this is a big year. 2023 is a big year of transformation, and we're all like in the master class. Like if you're here, we're in the master class. We are stepping it up, and I think it's going to make, I think we are seeing so many things revealed right now that might be hard to see. We're seeing so much corruption, so much misinformation, so much, and also we're seeing where we've been complacent. So today on Juneteenth is a great day for us to also reflect on if we are in white bodies in this lifetime, where have biases lived within us? Where are they still living? Where I literally was thinking about the history books that I read as a child growing up in Indiana, and it does not match the stories that are in our libraries, the books that have been written by people who have had lived experiences that do not line up. I mean, we are seeing what have been done to the indigenous people on this land, how what the Catholic Church did to the children, what the Catholic Church is currently doing to children, but the murdering of indigenous children, the blind burials. I'm not using the right word, I know, but these things are not easy to see. So, but the beauty is the light and the heart coherence. When we call for unity, when we call to be love, when we call for, when we say the prayers we say, when we have the visions of new earth, when we have the visions of rainbow warriors, and we are the ones that we have been waiting for, and we recite the old ancient prayers of different, literally different times, different tribes, different beings. When we do all this is what happens. We bring more light, and when you bring more light, you see. So, sweet loves, I just encourage you to reflect, continue to reflect, reflect in honesty, have grace for yourself, have grace for others. Remember also that those of us who are sharing these transmissions and these conversations, that we have a level of, we've been doing our work at a level of intensity and depth and quality. I don't mean quality as like a better or not, but we've been at a resonance that a teacher of mine once said to me, a mentor of mine once said to me years ago, she said, Vicki, you do realize most people don't work this hard on themselves, don't you? And I said, no, it did not occur to me. I didn't know that other people weren't on a pursuit, like a drive that I was for knowledge, for healing, for transformation. It didn't occur to me until she told me that. And then as I start to look around, I go, oh, okay, it's true. And that is also okay. Every soul has a sacred walk. Every soul has a sacred contract. It is not up to us to bash people and to condemn people. It is up to us to grow our heart light and to be the light. Our purpose is to shift all. Yes. Thank you, sweetheart. I think I missed some other comments, but yes, thank you. Our purpose is to shift all. And so as things unfold and move and this lightning energy comes through our world and our consciousnesses, just take care of yourselves, take care of ourselves, take care of our community, hold each other up, be as much grace as you can when you can, give yourself grace when you can't, rest, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I would love any miracles that you're manifesting for you to share them with me, either through messaging me or once this video is uploaded, since it's about miracles, maybe sharing them in the comments down the road. But let's share. That's so fun. So together, sweet ones, just bringing your energy into your body. We thank the beings of unconditional love and light who have gathered us together, who have held this gorgeous temple of light for all of us, that will continue to hold this space across time and space for all who come and enter. And we thank the beautiful Mary for her messages, for her love, for her guidance, for her grace. We so appreciate your love, your energy, your presence. And breath in and breath out, we release and let go. Let go, let go, let go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great week, everyone. Have a wonderful solstice. Take good care of yourselves and take good care of each other. Namaste.